Hi YouTube, I'm Brent Thomas, Chef Brent's your host. You're watching Cook with Brent. And on this episode I'll show you guys how to make uh, Parmesan Chicken. Okay? Well, what I have here, you're going to need like 4 cups of flour. You're going to need 3 eggs, beaten and whisked. And then you're going to need 3.5 cups of breadcrumbs, okay, for this recipe. What I have here, and also you're going to need chicken cutlets for this recipe, and that's what you gotta do. And then first thing, you're gonna fry it up. What I have over here right now is my frying pan already filled up with oil. And then when you're done frying the chicken, you can put it in the oven and add to your sauce and mozzarella cheese on top of it. Okay. Welcome back to the show, everybody. What am I going to do right now? I'm going to start breading our chicken. Right now, I'll show you by using your wet hand and dry hand method. Well, let me show you what am I talking about right now. First, you're going to get your chicken. And then you're going to baste it with flour. And my left hand is my dry hand. Now I'll switch into my right hand, which is the wet hand. What I'm going to do, dip it in the egg batter, coat it well, and also try to bread it up with breadcrumbs. Okay, that's what you're looking for. Show you what I'm talking about, and that's what you got to do. Okay, please use your hands as wet and dry. I think it's best though use your left hand for wet and right hand dry. I think it's the best way you could do that. Okay, that's what's best for you to do. Okay, you see how I coat it up nicely. I'm about to do the rest as right now when we come back to the show. Okay, welcome back to Cook with Brent, everybody. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add the first batch of chicken in this frying pan right now. But first, I need to make sure that the oil is hot enough. And also, to make sure you always get a pot spoon, and you put it down right here to make sure that your oil is hot. So right now, time to add the first batch of chicken right now. Just put this one in. And here we go. I'm going to add the first batch of chicken in right now. Just remember, you don't want to overcrowd your frying pan at all, because they're not going to cook. They're not going to cook properly. They're not going to cook it the right way, because we don't want that right now. I managed to coat up all the chicken and everything, and now the first batch is all in. Well, I'll continue cooking the rest of it when we come back on Cooking with Brent. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put in the spaghetti in that pot right there. As you see, what I'm putting it right here where my finger is, that's what I'm going to do when Cooking with Brent returns. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Cooking with Brent. And now I have my side chicken has been fried and everything. You see how it looks like? Nice and golden brown. That's what you're looking for, okay? So right now I'm going to put them in my pan right here, and I'm going to cover it with tomato sauce and mozzarella cheese. You see that? That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to cover it up, and then you can put it in the oven. But remember, keep an eye on it. Don't let it cook too long, because the chicken is already cooked. Okay? We just want the cheese in the sauce to melt. We want this one to come out nice and bubbly. Okay? So let's get down to business. Alright? You're going to take your piece of chicken and line them up. Put them in this pan. and then you get the tomato sauce, and then you're just gonna cover them up. And also, I already have my oven. It's preheating at 350 degrees, and for the cheese to melt. Or you can put it on broil and let the sauce and the cheese work together. So now that's done. Now I'm going to just add the mozzarella cheese. That's what you gotta do. And then we're gonna bake this in the oven. But remember, don't leave it for too long, okay? Welcome back to Cook with Brent, ladies and gentlemen. Do you see that? That's what you're looking for. They're baked in the oven for around 10 to 15 minutes or so. You gotta let the cheese melt. That's what you're looking for. You see that one? You see this one? And also, you see that one there too? It's delicious to perfection, okay? That is what you were looking for, right? Well, come back for the taste test as Cooking with Brent returns. Alright, welcome back to the Cooking with Brent. Now let's do the taste test, okay? You see how nice it is? So I plate this up. Now, let's do the taste test. This is delicious. Okay? It's good. Alright, everyone. Alright, right now, this is the best Parmesan chicken ever. No one does not make like Chef Brent does, okay? Because Chef Brent makes delicious foods to perfection, okay? Anything else on the Cook with Brent? Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Remember, Cook with Brent runs deep.